Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be diving deep into this reading to see what you need to know right now. So the first card that is coming up for you, the Divine is giving you a message around your prosperity, around your abundance and success. So the Divine is saying, do you have what it takes to go on that journey, to go on that path, to receive what you've been praying for, to receive what it is that you want? Because you need to understand that as you're being upgraded, as you are going through the different challenges and everything in between, this is a preparation. It is not you being rejected for your victory, for your success, but the Divine is saying that they're just like a feeling where the majority of the people, when they get on the road to success, at the beginning, everything is good, everything is magical, everything is flowing. And then what happens? They hit a road bump, they hit a challenge, and then all of a sudden the faith is gone. They get into that chaotic type of situation, and all of a sudden everything just wastes away. What do I mean by that? I mean that the Divine is saying to you that you need to have the faith. You need to have the conviction. You need to have the inner standing to understand that prosperity was written for you. And it is up to you to go on that journey, because you need to understand that Satan, the devil, whatever it is that you want to name it, is going to be throwing curveballs at you, is going to be putting obstacles and challenges in your way to question you. How much do you want this? And for some of you, as soon as that challenge happens, you lose the faith. So the Divine is saying, how can you strengthen your faith right now? How can you have that conviction that no matter what happens along the journey, that you are going to get to the other side? Because now you are knowing and understanding that prosperity was written for you. And you must be willing to walk the journey. You must be willing to go on that path. Because the Divine wants you to understand that if it was easy, then everyone would be successful, everyone would be rich, everyone would be prosperous. But because it is challenging, people fall back to their usual comfort zones. And in doing that, they keep on complaining. They keep on feeling like life is not fair. So the Divine is inviting you to strengthen that muscle, to strengthen that faith, so that when it is time to go on this journey, nothing can shake you, nothing can get in the way. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up for you and what other messages are coming up. We were talking about faith. We were talking about us strengthening our conviction. The Divine is saying to you that it is time for you to stand in your power. It is time for you to stand in your truth. And then when the time feels right, it is time to make that connection. If you're honest, how many times do you sit down and meditate? How many times do you sit down and connect with your guides, with your ancestors? And what is standing in the way? Why are you lacking the discipline to do the things that are going to be leading you to the energies of the abundance, victory, and success? Because there's a system in place to get to this journey, to get to where you are going to be victorious, where you're going to be celebrating, where you're going to be receiving your gifts. The Divine is saying to you that understand that everything that you want is on the other side of fear. And what is fear? Fear is things that just seem like everything stands in your way. Everything gets you afraid. Everything stops working in the way that you're used to having it working. And then you get afraid. And then you go back to your comfort zone. But the Divine is saying that you need to understand that when you're praying to the Divine, when you're asking for opportunities, when you're asking for changes to come into your life, well, some things have to leave, some things have to be taken away. You cannot have it both ways, staying in your comfort zone, but at the same time, receiving the prosperity and the gifts. Because the vibration of staying in your comfort zone, that vibration is very different to when you are standing in your truth and in your power and in your sovereignty. So the Divine is really wanting you to understand that really nothing stands in the way, but rather it is us that get in our own way. It is us that get afraid any moment that life doesn't go in the way that we're wanting it to go. So again, we already spoken about meditating. We already spoken about these energies that are here. And the question, remember, from the Divine was saying to you, when was the last time that you meditated? When was the last time that you quieten down your mind so that you can make that connection. When was that last time, and what is standing in the way? Why don't you have the discipline to do the things that you need to do so that you can receive? This is not the divine telling you off. This is not the divine putting you under the spotlight, but rather the divine pointing out why you are not getting to the other side and what is stopping you getting from the other side. My guides, my guardian angels, and everyone that I work with always want to inspire you, always want to show you what you're currently not seeing at the moment so that you can receive what it is that you want, what it is that you're praying for. This is the job that I signed for, and I love doing my job. So the divine is saying to you again, it is time to sit down and to make that connection to your higher self, to start using your sacred intuition. And your intuition is going to get sharper and sharper the more you can quieten down your mind. Why is that? Because your intuition doesn't speak loud, it doesn't scream, but rather it is quiet, it is silent. And so if you're not listening, you're going to be missing the messages that the divine is wanting to give to you so that you can get what it is that you've really been praying for quite some time. Okay. The next card that we had on the set that fell out, it is the card all about the teacher. It is about learning, and it's about going on a new path. Remember what we spoke about earlier? We're saying that if you're praying for new things, if you're wanting to usher in new beginnings, new chapters, if you're wanting to receive your blessings, you have to let go of things that are comfortable, things that you're used to. You have to be willing to let go. And even though it is painful, the divine is saying that it is now time for you to start learning how to make that connection so that you can step in the energy of acceptance, whatever it is that needs to exit and leave your life. And either way, you're not getting triggered to feel fearful. You're not getting triggered to feel upset about the people, about the things, about anything that is exiting your life because it has expired its day. So the divine is saying that it is now time to learn, because through learning, you grow. You get divine wisdom and knowledge being downloaded to you so that you become your own guru. Yes, at the beginning, you need a teacher. Yes, at the beginning, you need someone to hold your hand, but you cannot carry on holding someone's hand. At some point, you have to graduate. At some point, you have to go on your new path, on your new journey. Okay, so I hope that is making sense to you. So let's pop these cards like that and get this last card that was here. I like this for you because sometimes, you know, when you're on a new path, sometimes it feels exhausting. So the divine is saying that you are learning, you're growing, you're connecting, you are standing in your power, in your truth. You're going on this journey, on this road that is here. And now you're understanding that at the same time, as you're in the pursuit of your happiness, of your peaceful new chapters that are going to be here, it is also important to allocate time to relax. Because through relaxation, you make that connection. Through relaxation, you release everything that could be standing in the way. So it is good for you just to do nothing. Okay, maybe assigning a day once a month or however often that feels right to you, to just have a day of doing nothing. Maybe if your work allows you to have a pajama day, call in, have a pajama day, spend the day in bed, maybe binge watching your favorite show, whatever it is that just puts you in that moment of relaxation. Because this is part of the journey that is here, because the divine doesn't want you to get to this point when you're feeling exhausted, worn out and tired. Because when you're exhausted, worn out and tired, this is when the journey just feels like it is a chore. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pop these cards like that, and we are going to be getting these cards over here. I want to remind you, we have our new moon ceremony on the 19th of May, which is connected to the Taurus new moon. We're going to be doing our candle magic ceremony where we are manifesting whatever it is that you want, okay? Where you're manifesting your abundance, your success, your victory, your prosperity. Taurus is a very powerful energy to be working with because it is all about grounding. It is all about the things that make life feel good, right? And this is what this reading has all been about. So if you're wanting to be part of that powerful ceremony, don't wait until the last minute, okay? Because so many people wait until the last minute. The candles get sold out and then they can take part in the ceremony. So if you're wanting to be part of that, go in the description box below, go to my website, and when you get there, you'll be able to see the ceremony. Reserve your space and then take time to write your petition. When you've written your petition, you can email it to me, you can send it to me, and then me and my team will be coming together and we'll be doing all that we can to make sure that the vibration is vibing high, to make sure that everything has been cleansed. Because when I receive your petition, I cleanse the candle, I cleanse the energies, I choose the right oils, herbs, flowers that correspond to whatever it is that you're praying for. And then on the day, we are planting the seeds of your manifestation through whatever it is your petition that you're petitioning into your life. It is a powerful ceremony indeed. So again, if you're wanting to be part of that, do not wait until the last minute, okay? We have our 2 tarot cards on the table. Interestingly enough, they are both major arcana cards. So what happens with major arcana cards? They really tell you that you are at a pivotal point. You have like major life decisions. You're on a major life path at the moment that is really important. They tell you that you are working with divine timing. And it's interesting because we've already spoken about these energies that were here connected to our oracle cards. And guess what you've received? You've received the Magician. I've already told you everything that you're praying for. You are capable of manifesting it. You're capable of receiving into your life. But fear could be blocking that. You could be blocking this because you're not making that connection to your intuition, because your intuition helps guide the way to receive what it is that you want, instead of going round and round in circles and getting lost along the way. When you sit down, when you connect to your higher self, you're able to receive the messages that are going to be guiding you along the way. So I really love that you have the energies of the Magician and also the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful cards. Let's bring this to the forefront as well. Okay, you've really got good energies that are here. What is the Wheel of Fortune all about? Well, it tells you that the winds of change are starting to blow. Okay, so you are starting to leave dense and heavy energies behind. You are closing off old chapters when nothing was making sense, when things were always not really coming into fruition as how you could see them in your mind's eye. And as the Wheel of Fortune is turning, you're starting to move up and forward, and you're mutating those energies like you saw with our chakras that are here. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is the card that tells you that Lady Luck is walking with you on this journey. So as the winds of change are here blowing, I already told you that you are working with divine timing. The divine is saying that, remember, you are the Magician. You create the experiences that you're experiencing in the here and now. So the question to you is, what do you want to create? So it is important to, again, sit down. Sit down, sit down 3 times. It is important to sit down and really understand what it is that you want and have that mental clarity about the journey that you're going on. Because when you start this journey and you don't have that clarity, this is when a shiny golden object that is here, that is just glitter, it takes your attention and you start going in the wrong direction. You start going on another tangent somewhere else. When you have been praying for your castle, when you have been praying for your dream home, when you have been praying for something very specific, and something else that is not really as valuable as the thing that you've been praying for presents itself, you go on a detour, only to find out that it was glitter, it wasn't gold. And then you get back on this journey, you start again, and something else catches your attention. Remember, we spoke about discipline. So the divine is saying it is important to get in the energy of understanding, understanding, overstanding what it is that you want. And once you have that mental clarity, inner clarity, and clear in your subconscious mind where you are going, now it is time to have fun. Okay, now it is time to put your intentions into the source and sit down and bring into your existence, into your reality, what it is that you want. Remember, we spoke about the Taurus new moon, and I was telling you that Taurus is perfect for manifesting because Taurus has that grounding energy. Okay, and the divine is saying, get grounded, and get grounded. And in doing so, you'll be able to understand the journey a lot clearer. You'll be able to also understand and take responsibility that you are the Magician, you are the architect of your life, and you are creating all the experiences that you're experiencing right now. Sometimes that is difficult to hear, sometimes that is painful to hear, because where you are right now, you could just be experiencing a lot of challenges. You just could be experiencing things not going in the right way. So again, the divine is saying, rewind, go back to the beginning of this reading, listen again, because you have all the nuggets, the golden nuggets that are going to be assisting you, that are going to be helping you to experience into reality what it is that you're currently praying for. So the Wheel of Fortune is saying that, you know, as you're going on this journey, once you have that clarity, as you are moving forward, remember, Lady Luck is walking with you. It is important to take some chances. It is important to go forward and make those proactive steps towards what it is that you want. You cannot just remain sitting, praying, chanting forever. At some point, you have to get up and you have to walk on the journey to whatever it is that you have been praying for, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is saying to you that Lady Luck is here. Lady Luck is waiting for you. So it is time for you to get up. When you're ready, take Lady Luck's hand and go on a journey of a lifetime, okay? You're going to be experiencing indeed beautiful things. So I want to say to you again, connect with your higher self. You are very intuitive. You have divine inner wisdom, and you hear that divine inner wisdom when you take some moment to quieten down the mind. And as you quieten down the mind, the divine is saying that sometimes you start going on your journey, things are happening, things are shifting, and then you hit that roadblock. It is important for you to understand that it is just a roadblock. You're not going to be blocked forever. And when you are feeling stuck, it is important again to ask yourself, have I been disciplined enough in my practice? Have I been doing my meditations? Have I been connecting? Have I been relaxing? And if you haven't, then you know what those roadblocks are there for. Because sometimes they are there to ask us important questions, because you could get to that point when you're creating, manifesting, having fun, but at the same time you have anxiety, right? And so the divine is saying, don't burn yourself out on this journey. The journey is meant to be magical. The journey is meant to unfold in beautiful ways, because remember, Lady Luck is walking with you on this new path that is here. So find a teacher, find a mentor, find the person who can help you, who can inspire you, okay? Because it is important, because like I said, you are working with divine timing. You are on a journey of a lifetime. Go and enjoy, because it is beautiful. Once you really know how to work with the energies, the journeys unfold in a beautiful way. I promise you, okay? Absolutely promise you. So as long as you take the responsibility to be disciplined, that is the missing key, that is an important ingredient that is here. So again, manifestation candle magic ceremony on the 19th of May. You know what to do. Go in the description box below, reserve your space. Remember to write your petition and send your petition in. And also remember that it is important to not wait until the last moment, because the candles do get sold out. Beloved, this is the message that I have for you. If you found value in this reading, do give this video a big thumbs up. That energy exchange is always important. So it is a goodbye from me.